Well, good morning, everyone, friends and family. I'm back with another video I'm doing on that fourth chapter in Think and Grow Rich on autosuggestion because I really didn't do it justice last time. I finished that video and uploaded it, and I've felt uneasy and uncomfortable ever since, thinking that there's a lot more there than what I revealed, and so I'm now doing a part two on the auto suggestion because it is so important. What happened after that video is I started thinking about the power of auto suggestion and how all these celebrities and self-made successful professionals, sports professionals, and entrepreneurs who have achieved great things all agree that manifestation comes from saying your affirmations and all these kind of things, which is also a form of auto suggestion. It is auto suggestion, right? Yet Think and Grow Rich puts it into a more of a scientific term. And so autosuggestion is huge. And so I started thinking about, okay, well, what about hypnotism? Again, hypnotism came into my field of radar, and hypnotism is autosuggestion on steroids. In fact, if you were to just do a little search on YouTube, I did hypnotists. And if you look here, there's all kinds of videos. Shocking Edition by Chris Jones, Hypnotist versus a Skeptic, limited dates available, whatever that's about. Is hypnotist fake? And then the hypnotist stuns the TX crowd, TEDx. And it just goes on and on. Amazing hypnotic power. Well, look at all these people laying on stage here with a hypnotist in control. So hypnotism is real. Now, think about this, right? Do you think advertising companies and media giants understand that hypnotism is real? And so we're being manipulated by auto-suggestion, but we're not doing the auto-suggestion. It's being done to us. So we need to take control of our own auto-suggestion to design the life we want. And so it reminded me of a book I read back when my car sales day. I sold a lot of cars, and here's the book. It's called The Psychology of Persuasion, Influence by Robert Cialdini. And I had to reread it again over the last couple of days just to familiarize myself again with it. But we are very predictable in our responses to external stimuluses. It is a habit, and it comes from our subconscious mind. And remember, 95% of your life is controlled by your subconscious mind. So what's going on in there? Well, if you're not taking control of what's going on in there, others are. And right from the day we were born, as infants, we were an open book. And I did a little research on that also, and it turns out that the brain waves of a child, an infant child to the year 7 years old, is that of a theta brainwave. That's the dominating brainwave. And when you look at hypnotists, the dominating brainwave that hypnotizes people is the theta brainwave. So the theta brainwave is the key to being hypnotized or hypnotizing yourself through autosuggestion. Either way, autosuggestion is affecting your life now. It's whether the media, and I gotta tell you, I don't watch TV anymore, especially like here in Toronto, CP24 or any of the newses. Every single time I do have it come into my radar, I happen to catch it walking somewhere, and there's the CP24 24-hour news channel playing on a monitor. Violence, death, murder, accidents. It's just horrible stuff all the time. So what is that auto-suggesting to you all the time? When you look at the world and you see all this ugliness, then that's an auto-suggestion happening to you. So it gets into your subconscious mind, and that's where your fears and doubts and uncertainties and that depressions and anxiety and all these kind of feelings come from, is from what you are witnessing happening around you and allowing that to get into your subconscious mind through this technique of autosuggestion. So if you want to protect yourself from that, you need to take action in order to be able to change what you're auto-suggesting to yourself. And that is easy to do. You got to just imagine it, and that's a chapter on this auto-suggestion that's after auto-suggestion that's coming up. But I just wanted to make it clear that auto-suggestion is powerful. You're either being auto-suggested to by an external force, or you're going to take control of auto-suggesting to yourself, and it's a form of self-hypnosis. You need to be able to fill your mind. And the way I sum it up is with the foundation I created, my wife and I created, Anna and I, called the Make Good Louder Foundation. Make good louder in your mind, and the universe will make good louder in your life. And that's the way you got to do it. And you got to stay in that state of mind. And what will happen, and I promise you, it's absolutely a law, because as we know, this is a field of energy and consciousness, and that's really everything. All right, and if you don't understand that yet, then go back through my timeline and go back to the first videos and watch them again and try and prove me wrong. Atoms are empty space, and we're filled with light, and those atoms are filled with energy. I mean, it's so obvious that you cannot deny it. But if you are denying it, that's your subconscious mind again. All right, you got to take control of that. And once you understand the true nature of this reality, it is for you to experience whatever you want. It's for all of us to experience everything we want. Human beings are the only thing that are out of phase with nature. Everything in nature works together in harmony. Everything. The entire universe is one big harmonic existence, except for us. We get to choose. You want to be in harmony with whatever you want, you get to choose. And that's the way this whole beautiful, entire, infinite, intelligent existence is designed for. It's for you and I. And there might be other life forms out there that are equally as developed as we are to be able to do the same thing, and that's fine. But right now, as far as we know, here on this planet, we are the only form of life that gets to choose what we want to be in harmony with. So you want to be in harmony with something good? Start auto-suggesting good things only to yourself and focus on what you want. Be passionate about what you want. And things will start to change around you to bring more good into your life. It's the way it works. And I guarantee it. And if you don't believe me, then, what's the cost of that to you, right? Prove me wrong, please. If you want to believe that, this is the way it is, and once we die we're gone, and that's all there is to it, and you just do the best you can with what you got. Well, what if you're wrong, right? You got to take control of your mind only for the good. And incorporate that all the time so that your subconscious mind becomes in harmony with your conscious desires, and there's the harmony that allows it all to manifest for you. So I just wanted to make that clear, and thank you so much for watching again, and I hope you're enjoying a good morning cup of coffee. I know I am. As you know, that I've got this gourmet functional coffee business, and there's still a lot of you that haven't requested samples yet, and there are those of you who have requested samples but haven't tried it yet, but there are those of you that are actually customers. Thank you so much. And there are a couple of you who are now brand partners. Thank you so much. I run this coffee, even though it is just hot water. I add hot water and that's it. I run it through my Nespresso machine, and I'm loving it. I don't know what it is about Nespresso, and maybe Keurig too. I've had them both. I haven't tried this on a Keurig, but one of my customers is. And I think what it is with Nespresso for sure, it's like aerates the coffee. And then it got me thinking that, you know what? Fine wine tastes that much better when you aerate it, right? That's a common technique that connoisseurs of fine wine do to make it that much better. It brings out the robust flavor. Well, it's the same thing for this coffee. I run it through an espresso machine through one of those blank cups, and it aerates the coffee. It's a beautiful looking coffee, and it smells wonderful and tastes great. And there is two things that we want to talk about this coffee: the health and wellness benefit of it, and the financial health and wellness benefit of it. It's easy, it's simple. You guys just request a sample and try it, all right, if you haven't already done so. And all the best. I want to thank you very much for watching, and just remember, you got to be very mindful of what you allow into your head, and don't let the outside world auto-suggest the way the world is. You decide what you want the world to be for you, and just live in that state of mind. Make good louder in your mind, and the universe will respond by making good louder around you. All the best, and bye for now.